Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to demonstrate about tree diagram, which is utilized in finding ways on how things are being connected, especially when it comes to probability. What is a tree diagram? I got this source from grade mathematics, patterns, and practicalities. It is systematic ways of listing every possibility if you have things that you want to combine or if you want to check their ways on how to put them together. So let's have some example. Here's an example. A coin is tossed thrice. Draw a tree diagram to illustrate the possible outcome. So when we do a tree diagram, this is how it looks like. So sometimes it has a starter to note that you're working with outcomes. This is now the first coin. When it was tossed, there are two possibilities, which is head and tail. And then on the second coin, we have head and tail as well. However, it has its offspring for the head because that's the first one. As you can see, this is the green one. This is the first time that the coin was tossed. This is the second time that the coin is tossed. And on the third time, it has also an offspring. So this is now the third time that how it was tossed. Now, you will now have its outcome. So the first outcome is the head, head, head. As you can see, this is the head, head, head. So we denote that as triple H. Then the second outcome would be head, head, tail. The third outcome is head, tail, head. The fourth outcome is head, tail, tail. Now, the fifth outcome is tail, head, head. The next outcome is tail, head, tail. We have the next outcome, which is tail, tail, head. And the last outcome, which is tail, tail, tail. So in general, we have 8 outcomes in using now the tree diagram. So this is now the outcomes. And when you count that, that is now the number of outcomes in this possibility, in this event, or in this experiment that was been done. Okay, in the next slide, we're going to get now another example. Here's another example. Suppose a quiz has only 2 questions. The first question is a multiple choice question with 4 choices such as A, B, C, and D. The second is a true false question. So we denote that we can code that as T or F. Now the question is, in how many ways can the quiz be answered? Now, once again, I started with I know what I'm getting, which is the outcomes. On the first question, I have 4 answers such as A, B, C, and D. Now, in every answer in the first question, there will be an offspring of true and false. So there are 2 offspring. Now, as you can see, we can now list again its outcome. So we could see that. So let's start now with the first outcome, which is AT. So I answer for the first question is A, and then the second question is true. My second possible answer could possibly be I answer A on the first question and false on the second question. That's why it's AF. On the third possible answer is that I answer B on the first question and true on the second question. Another answer that I could create is that I answer B on the first question and false on the second question. Another answer that I could have is I answer C on the first question and true on the second question. Another one is that I answer C on the first question and false on the second question. Another is that I answer D on the first question and true on the second question. And lastly, D on the first question and false on the second question. So when you count that, it's also 8. The number of possible answer is 8. I hope you learned something with the two examples that I gave you. Now, if you want to get now the possible the numbers, you can watch my other video, which is fundamental accounting principle, so that you could look at it. However, a tree diagram is a very good model on how to see the possibility of things that you want on the combining. If you're combining things, okay? I hope you learned something with this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, everyone.